Hey guys, and it's officially here, the madness has started. Welcome to my first video on Runescape Leagues 2. Now in terms of starting, if you do your tutorial, you're going to get the first 10 points you needed to unlock your first relic. Now if you haven't seen the videos, I've basically done a bit of a game plan in the corner video if you guys want to go and check out. I have a little bit of a question though, because I was originally going to go for Survivalist. Now the reason why I was going to go for Survivalist is because the tools will be very, very strong. And the ability to have pretty much endgame tools will get me a lot of XP. However, this morning I have had some serious reconsiderations. One about the Golden Touch. And the Golden Touch is going to give me Silver Hawk boots and pretty much kind of give me free agility XP, but also give me quite a lot of cash. Not only that as well, thieving is quite strong in RuneScape 3 now. Now we've had the 120 thieving update. That is also something which could be a really good bonus. But then finally, Endless Harvest. It just means I can be fully AFK as well. So I'm just having a bit of a moment now, just thinking about what to go for between all of these. Now the Hog is going to do another series as well, but kind of be a bit more condensed in terms of its content. But yeah, that is pretty much going to be it. At the minute, it seems there's a bit of an issue when no one can move. So I'm just going to go and see if I can do that. But no, I can't. So I need to unlock my relic first. Right, okay. So let's go and unlock the relic. I'm going to go for... Right, so I'm going to go and stick to the plan. Let's go for Survivalist. And that's going to be done in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Seems to be a bit of an issue where people can't move. So that will be the next big thing. So there we go. First one picked. Golden Touch really was one of those things where I was heavily debating just going to go for it because I think it's very useful. And again, thieving is very strong nowadays. So let's go and grab and move forward. So can we now officially move? The tutorial is complete. Brilliant. Can I move? Yes, now we can move. So we have the Pickaxe of the Faithful. We have the Hatchet Devotion. And then finally we have the Harpoon of the Pious. We also have as well the Survivalist Bag, which will be really, really important because that's essentially how we're going to go and store some of the materials as well. Now, I'm going to really quickly just go and do a couple of tasks. So the things I'm going to focus on first is simply mining and then moving on from there as well. You have the tasks where you can go and like kill rats, kill goblins and all that kind of stuff. And if I can grab one nice and quick, we can do that definitely. Yeah, let's go and see if we can go and just do this rat real quick. So that's pretty much going to be my plan. Is just to go and tick off all of the easy things. So we also have now combat blessings. As well as combat blessings, we have the amount of tasks needed for the next region as well. So that is also something brand new to this league, is that we now are region locked. So the amount of tasks you do is what's going to contribute to your next region as opposed to points. So league points is what's going to contribute to your relic. Task completed is what's going to contribute to your region. And then finally, you'll have these combat blessing tasks, which are going to contribute to your combat blessing. So getting a goblin quite early is going to be quite a bit of an important thing to get done early, because it just means you can go and use those blessings as well and progress from there. But that is pretty much going to be the start of Leagues. There is our first point task as well. I'm literally just going to take the steady approach to it. I'm just going to go and work my way through all of the Lumbridge stuff, Mistfallin, and then go over to Haven Hive in a bit as well, just to go and see what that's like, and pretty much work from there. But that's my plan for now. With copper, there's a couple of things where you need to go and make a couple of bars. That's going to be really nice. The thing why I've gone for Survivalist is it's just going to give me a lot of resources. And it seems as well that with the resources, you might get a little bit of extra XP with it as well. So we shall see. I'm just going to go and knock this out. And as you can see here, the tasks are absolutely flying in because we're trying to go and get like skill levels. We're trying to go and get resources. And that should hopefully be the start of it as well. But RuneScape Leagues is going to be a massive piece of content for the channel going forward. If you guys are looking forward to any of it, please make sure to leave me a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be pushing out normal videos. We're going to be looking at shorts for guides as well for you guys to help out. I've already dropped a couple of shorts this morning just for a few things which I always think are a bit of a problem. I've had a look at Haven Hive and what Haven Hive can offer in terms of stores and things like that. And Herblore is always a big question people ask, like, what can we do for Herblore? What's the best way to train Herblore? And that's pretty decent. But as you can see, the tasks are flying in. We are mining any ore 200 times, which should hopefully be a pretty big task. But I hope you all really have the best RuneScape Leagues. It's going to be an amazing couple of weeks of content. But I'll be trying to at least do one upload every single day. One upload should be pretty easy, and we'll be aiming for 2 as well. But in terms of this first video, I'll probably just put together like a little bit of a running round of Lumbridge, and we can update you afterwards. But these tools are hopefully going to be pretty big. The fact I've got to like keep an eye on when mining now does make it a little bit more annoying. But, you know, this is why you pick it. I've gone for the benefit of having the tools as opposed to the AFK ability. So first question in this video, and every one of my videos for the next couple of days are going to have many questions for you guys as well. Which one did you pick? What was your first tier relic? Are you already regretting it? Or what's your plan for your second tier as well? So for me, the reason why I'm doing a lot of mining to start with is because we're going to go straight into smithing. hopefully I can go and just run a couple of tasks nice and quick and then go and move into smithing afterwards with these bars, because you're going to have such a big multiplier on bars. It should keep me quite busy going forward. So that has actually been enough bronze. I actually forgot about this because as well, like, because you're moving so quick in resources, I'm going to go and mine some iron. So I'm going to work my way upwards and go to the next point. So what I'm probably going to do, because I'm kind of rambling a little bit, kind of talking a bit too much, I'm going to go and sort of chip away and do a few little things now. Come back with an update of where I'm currently sat, but already level 28 mining, just from giving you guys a bit of a start and a bit of an update. We're at level 28, which is absolutely wild. So I'm just going to go here, just going to go chip away some tasks afterwards, and hopefully we can make some big progress and update you guys there. But we're already up to 140 points, which really, literally just talking and mining, isn't bad at all. So yeah, that is going to be my plan, is chip away at some of the standard Lumbridge tasks, then probably go to Varrock, then go to other things. The level 30 in a skill was a 30-point task as well, which is pretty good. So points are flying in. I don't follow a guide. I simply just wing it, because to me, that is the best way to do it. It's the most fun. And one thing I would recommend just before we go off as well is go to sync your wiki up. It's a really good way to find out which easy tasks you've not done. Keep an eye on like chipping away at what tasks you completed, because I always do it. I constantly like refresh the page to see which tasks I've still got outstanding. But level 30 mining already is crazy. But we'll return very soon for the next couple of clips. Okay, so there is 200 ore. That was a 30-point task as well, so that is pretty decent. I do want to go and find a goblin somewhere, just because that's going to be a combat task as well, which will be very important to get on top of that quite quick. There is also an evil tree somewhere, so hopefully if this is a standard evil tree, there could be a great way to get some early XP. These distraction and diversions are still incredibly good. It's going to be an older tree, we can't do that, but maybe we could do the branches. Could be a good way to do it. Let's just go and check, because they will also be stackable as well, and let's see if they're actually decent XP. Nope, so you need 90 for those as well. Right, okay, that's fine. So what I'm going to be doing next is basically just go through and just chip away to all these. I'm just going to go to the bank, because we are pretty much where we need to be in terms of we've filled the survivalist bag as well. So that should pretty much see a lot of smithing progress. I'm probably not going to do mining now until the next thing. I think until I got the next relic, there's no point mining, because the next relic being smithing is going to be massively beneficial as well. So we shall see. So I'm just going to go and voyage out a little bit. Let's go and grab some pale wisps really quickly, because this is a task as well. So that is nice. We'll need to go and climb on top of the wizard's tower, which again, we'll go and do that really quickly. And again, that's literally just going to be my approach going forward, is just go and chip away at all these tasks to get started. And hopefully we'll find the goblin. That's the important one anyway. And then we'll need to grab some shrimps at some point as well. So we've banked. We've got an empty survivalist bag. We'll go all the way up to the top here, teleport back to Lumbridge, and then we'll go from there as well. Now, something which can be very, very overpowered to do as well on the first day. Let's see if we've got any quest points, because what you can do is go to May in Varrock, and then you can also see if you can go and get a quest dice. So what I'll probably do next is just go over, unlock, I've already got the Varrock lodestone done, which is actually quite nice actually to have that done. So let's go and teleport. We have a nice animation as well for our teleport, which will be very much Guffix themed. The animations they give you as rewards are very nice. I'm a big fan of those. They're a nice little reward to have. So there we go. We can go to May. Let's see if May will give us a dice, because sometimes when you can get the right tier for May, you can get something like 200k just from doing it. Yes, right, so we need to be 100 quest points for some rewards. Okay, no problem. Right, let's go back to Lumbridge. Okay, so there is tier 2 done in pretty good time, to be fair. Like, I was getting so many points for so many things, so we've absolutely crushed that out. So the next relic we're going to pick is going to be the smithing one. I think it's called Superheated. We've also unlocked Karamja as well, which we'll go and do now. So if I just go and do that. Wait. Can I pick what I want? No. Yes, Karamja is the first unlock. Right, so we've unlocked Karamja, which is nice because that'll be some more points and some more stuff to do. But the relic is a more important thing, because basically I'm going to go and edit some videos and I want to AFK. We have a dragon mithril key as well, so that is interesting. But a relic is what we're after. We're going to go for Superheated. So this is going to benefit smithing greatly, which is why all the ore that I've gone and mined, I haven't touched yet, because this is going to be enormous for producing bars. Basically, I think it's for every bar you're going to make, you're going to get 50 instead, which basically means that we are going to fly up smithing levels, and basically I can go and make combat armors very, very quick. So through running around and doing all the combat tasks as well, we're up to level 16 attack as well. which when we come back after I've edited this video, which hopefully should have been out by now, basically just the start of leagues and all that kind of stuff, should hopefully get us like some decent levels. But I've been thinking like of the next couple of spots of like, where am I going to go and get like some Addy, Rune and that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, that should be really interesting. But what we'll go and do now, if we go and smelt on the furnace, we'll need to do some bronze bars first. So if we go and do that really quickly, let's see what it does. So 50 extra bars have been sent into your bank for simply just 1 bar. That is crazy. So yeah, that is mad. So let's go and just see what we're currently sat at. We're at 60-ish bars, which to be fair, I'm going to go and make a full set just to go in AFK. So if we go and turn that into something which is going to use quite a lot of bars, I'm just going to do bronze chains bodies because it's easier. I'm going to go in AFK these, and then by the time I've done all of these, we'll go and move up to iron. Once we've done some iron, I've also got some coal so we can move up to steel really, really quickly as well. So hopefully by the time I've finished to edit this video, we should be in like the 40s or 50s for smithing, which basically means that our problem of getting some early starter cash is fixed because we can just go and sell these items to the store. But also our actual items to go and do combat with, we've already sorted as well. So hopefully by the time we come back, we've really, really got up in terms of the levels. We'll probably get a couple of tasks as well because there's a couple of tasks to go and make weapons or armors and stuff like that. It won't be anything massive, but once we're back, we'll continue to go and just fly through the remainder of the easy tasks, and then we'll move over to Varrock, we'll move over to Haven Hive, and then go from there. So that is the Blood Pact done. We have some XP which we can throw on all of the different combat XPs, which would be nice because that'll give us some levels. But what I've been doing, I did my full inventory of steel plates, and then afterwards I've kind of sort of like ran around a little bit and just picked some more tasks up. I've upgraded to a steel 2H now, so hopefully we can do a lot more damage with our weapons and just run through this Slayer task nice and quick because that will also give us some nice quick points and pretty much tick off all of the easy ones in Lumbridge, which is nice actually to have sort of like got through that so quick. Now, if you see from the stats, we have done plenty as well. So to keep smithing like topped up, I've had to do a little bit of mining. I have enough adamant and mithril to get going, although I think the adamant requires lumite now. So I'll have to go and get some of that in preparation for Rune as well, which is nice. And yeah, we've done some fishing. We've picked up some other bits just from doing some random tasks as well. Did my 5 bowstrings. If you didn't know, you can go and get flax from Haven Hive. So that is where we've got 9 crafting from as well. And 14 slayers literally from just killing frogs for my slayer task. I could have got a better slayer task. But, you know, it's RNG. We got frogs. We'll just get on with it and keep going. So yeah, not too bad at all. We've made some big progress. We're now 710 points off from the next relic, which I can't remember which one it is. I think that's going to be the farming one. So we're not really in too much of a rush for that. I can take my time because, again, the farming one kind of comes into play a little bit further down the line. So we can go and enjoy this and have a decent time with it as well. Now, when I did my stint of smithing, I forgot you got fire spirits from smithing. For leagues anyway, and I just couldn't believe like how often they were spawning, how much like in terms of prayer XP they gave. So I got 39 prayer just from smithing, which is crazy. I've got all of the spirits in the bank as well, so we'll go and harvest them in a little bit as well. By doing a full inventory of like steel plates, I'm hoping that'll give us enough cash to kind of like invest in magic, do some other stuff as well. But yeah, it's going really, really well so far. Like, I think I'm getting points relatively quick, which is nice. It's not feeling like a drag. It's not feeling as if we're having to hunt stuff out. One thing I would say, though, which is kind of a little bit surprising / annoying, I went to go and use my harpoon. It's a spot where you bait and use a rod, and I still need to use a fishing rod. So, I don't know. Like, I thought that the harpoon would have been for everything. We'll work around it, and either way, we are flying up. So, level 27 attack. I think that the pop-ups are a little bit off. I think they're working off like what you would have been if you were just doing the smithing normally on like normal rates or the attack on normal rates. Because I got something of a black weaponry and I'm level 27 attack and I don't think that's correct. So yeah. But either way, we are 18 Slayer and this should hopefully finish our Slayer task as well. So that will mean another task is done. In Lumbridge, in terms of the easy stuff, it's pretty much finished. So there's a couple of like medium tasks, which I'll come back to at a later point. But for now, let's go and look at the bank and let's go and see where we are sat because I want to sell my steel plates as well, but I want to show you guys where I got the cash from. So what else are we looking to do? So in terms of stats and stuff, I need to see where we get in terms of smithing. So we're very close to upgrading to mithril for our attack weapon. So the attack weapon will be able to be upgraded really soon. But overall, I at least think for the next maybe full relic worth, I'm just going to go and just hop between different things because yeah, it's nice and easy to do. That's taken the last of our cash, which is sad. But let's look at some more important things. So I've opened some of these spirits already and I've got 15 potion flasks, which is pretty good. But if we go and spam all of these, let's see what we're going to get. So we've already got some platinum stone spirits, kind of not worth it. Clue scrolls again, nice. Gems, potion flasks. That's kind of going to be the main sort of thing we'll get from that. Mithril stone spirits isn't bad actually. I wonder if that will stack on top of what we've already got in terms of the extra resources. Be really interesting to see, but in terms of this, we are getting big cash stack. Actually, 250k is really good. Gold stone spirits, we've got some nechrite stone spirits as well. Very nice. Some more charms. Yeah, this is looking really good for resources, but 300k already, 400k. Wow. So I might not even need to like sell my stuff. I'm going to anyway because I've got no use of that many like steel plates, but to be at 400k is really nice. So I'm going to throw those in. The steel plates we're going to grab out now, 27 of them. And again, like all of those fire spirits were literally from just doing this 27. Really good in terms of just getting those resources. That's kind of fixed the cash problem. Like I was kind of already feeling bad for not picking the golden touch because again, the GP is always a bit of a problem. But like now we've just done that, that's just kind of answered all my GP problems. I'll just keep smithing, which is what the plan is anyway. Smithing will make me a cash stack. So yeah, that's pretty good. I need to find some Lumite as well at some point to go and work on to Adamant and eventually Rune. But apart from that, that is where we're currently at. We are flying up. Right, so I'm going to end the video there. So I've just finished editing all the clips and it's got to 16 minutes in terms of the video. And I think there's stuff in there I don't really want to take out. So what I'm going to do instead for you guys, tomorrow I'm going to do a double upload of progress series and just keep the clips while the progress is so fast and stuff as well, to try and keep as much of a story and progress in the series as I can. Obviously, when progress slows down and when we go up in terms of the relic tiers, we'll go back down to one video a day. But while there's so much progress, so much to do and so many league tasks to go and chase, I'm going to do 2 videos tomorrow to catch up. But really hope you guys enjoyed day 1. If you've been up to anything, please let me know in the comments if you found anything which is worthwhile doing. I'm going to be delving in and pushing for more and more relic tiers and a new area tomorrow. So really hope you guys are enjoying. But if you are, please make sure to leave me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow for 2 new progress videos.